Expectation is such a powerful state of being because your expectation is your focus coupled with powerful belief. And the universal forces, even those who love you, cannot buck your current. Jerry and Esther, the last couple of weeks, were in Oregon, and they picked up their magnificent new monster bus. And it is, by Esther's terms, beyond description in so many ways. It is better than they thought it could possibly be. The orientation was intense and satisfying and 2 weeks long. And then toward the end of that 2 weeks, one day they woke up in the parking lot of the manufacturing plant where they had been happily living, plugged in. And they had an appointment at 10 o'clock with someone inside the building. And when they went to get out, they couldn't. They were locked in. None of the buttons worked. The lever, which is a manual lever, was jammed so tight they could not move it with their hands. So they called the nice man who had been giving them the orientation, and he said, "You've got to be kidding." And Esther said, "Nope. We're really locked in. Bring help." So he came, guided them by pantomime outside the window, then called them on their telephone and explained to them, "Yes, you are locked in." And then he got out the ladder, and Jerry and Esther opened the emergency window, and the nice man crawled in. And Esther said, "Have you had breakfast?" And then he proceeded to dismantle the door, and after quite a bit of consternation and amazement, he managed to wiggle something that released it, and they were free at last. But then they could not identify what had caused it. And his instructions to them were, whatever you did to lock yourself in, don't do that again. He is playful, but he had never seen that before. Esther said, "It's not your fault. We have door issues." We bought this motor coach because the door on our last coach never was right. And we foolishly assumed that we could just move into a new coach. And we really thought if we paid enough for it, it would be perfect. But we did not take into consideration the fact that we take ourselves with us everywhere we go.